Yo, 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 Game of Thrones geeks! How are you guys? I'm back at it one more time, guys. I had the show playing in the background, but I want to talk about this last episode. Season 3, I'm sorry, Season 8, Episode 3 of Game of Thrones. Guys, just get your live thoughts on this. I'm going to give you my live thoughts as well. But guys, welcome to the channel. I am T-Dub. This is T-Dub TV, where I talk Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, and so on and so on. But today, this live episode is focused on the Game of Thrones. Season 8, the last season. Episode 3. Guys, so you might give me a second. I want to make sure it's running. Okay. See. Please come in. Make yourself welcome. There's food in the refrigerator. There's a couch. You can sit right next to Danny or Jon Snow, or you can try out the throne itself. But hold on. All right. All right, guys. So it is working. Okay. So since we're live, and I just got the show playing in the background. And now, the part it is at right now is where Melisandre is turning the Dothraki weapons or lighting them on fire, right? Listen, it was a beautiful display, right? It went on fire because, listen, apparently that's not Valyrian steel and it's not dragon glass, right? And it was beautiful. It gave hope. It gave me inspiration. I'm like, yes. Well, I couldn't talk as well that night, but I'm like, yes. And I'm watching it now, guys. It's just lighting up like a domino effect where it just lights up, right? And I don't get, here's the part I don't get right here. Did they get the command, or why in the hell did they ride out alone? And guys, if that's not going to freak you out, please answer this. Why did Jon Snow, not Jon Snow, but why did Ghost was riding with the Dothraki? Who does he know there? Unless Ghost traded in his old wolf fangs and got a Valyrian steel, maybe, possibly, or maybe he got the dragon glass as his fangs. If that's not the case at all, then why is he riding out there with the Dothraki without Jon Snow into battle? Then I'm just saying I did not get that. But again, why did they ride out like that? What were they thinking? They did not know what they was up against, and honestly, it was sad. One, I was wondering why was they doing it. Two, when they all start going out, like when it's bedtime, 10 o'clock at night, you see in all the houses, lights slowly go out. Boom, boom. Or somebody got a big birthday cake with 100 or more candles, and it's
there's no need to
each candle's getting blown out.
I'll be dead.
To me, that was sad. To me, that was very sad to see all of the Dothraki candles just get blown out. And it makes me think, what was Grey Worm thinking? I think he was teary-eyed. If this didn't put fear in your hearts, everyone that didn't ride out with them, Brienne and her group, the Unsolid. Listen, the Unsolid was looking like they was about to break. The Unsolid was looking like they were about to break. And right now we're still at the point where they're about to ride out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to skip ahead a little bit because it's kind of sad. They all riding out. And guys, if you want to, if anybody do join live, you're more than welcome to call in and give your thoughts on this episode. The number is right there, 314-884-1013. Let me know, what did you think, the biggest things about this episode. But let's continue. Skip ahead a little bit. say this. It never lets me down when I get a chance to see the dragons fly over and just scorch the White Walkers. My only complaint would be, why was it so dark? I'm not gonna lie. At first, when it was so dark watching this, I thought it was my TV. I'm on my TV, turning up the bright. Like, nah, this is how does it go? Why is it so dark? You know. But I guess it was just shot that way. Um, but overall, I was extremely excited about the episode. Um, it was so dark, But the thing is, I get why they did it at night and not in day. I believe by doing it at night, they're able to hide things and put that more terrifying feeling in you. Because if you don't see what's coming, that's the thing, guys. Even when you're in your house, right? You're in your house. If the lights are on, you're not scared. But some of you guys been there where maybe you watch a scary movie and the lights are off in your house. Then you're scared. Then you're like, whoa, So I get why they shot it in the dark, right before the day. Because they're getting attacked. And the dead don't tire. And I'm gonna skip a little bit, but remember, guys, when they actually breached through, when they got over the trench, they sacrificed themselves, and they were just charging the wall. To me, that is like a cross between, what was it, World War Z, and one more thing, Lord of the Rings. Remember when the Lord of the Rings, when they were attacking and they were throwing ladders up there and there was people trying to defend? This was like that. It was awesome. Very awesome. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I have a list. I did a prediction. Let me see if I can do it live. I did a prediction on who I thought was going to live and who I thought was going to die. And we can go through it together. How wrong T-Dub was, how right T-Dub was. And let me see how I do it. Guys, while I'm fine, do me a favor. Please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. Young channel trying to grow with my help. Alright, so I'm going to find it right now. God, they're showing that White Walker just turn everybody apart. It just sounds like a feast out there. You see, this is not like zombies. Zombie has one mission. They just want to eat you and bite you, right? No. These people got weapons. They know how to fight. Think about it. They know how to fight. Zombies is just, they overpower you. These guys know how to fight. They're jugging you. They're jugging you. Let me get back on top. Back on top. Right. I'm going to bring it up. If I can find it, I hope I didn't delete it. Here we go. I found it. All right. Okay. You see it? All right. I'm going to disappear just for a little bit, guys. Now, the red X's are the people that I predicted was going to die. What did I go wrong? What did I go right? Well, Lyanna, I got right. Greyjoy, I got wrong. If you look 4 over and 4 down, that is Addison. I got him right. Who else died? Anybody die on here? I believe all the Starks was going to live, and they did. You know what? I thought if you look top corner, 3 over in the middle, right in the middle at the top, Theon Greyjoy, I thought Theon Greyjoy was going to survive. But you know what? The way he went out, I think it was the best way, because that's where he spent years at. That's where he betrayed them, and that's where he died. Who else? I thought the Night King was going to live. But he died. I thought that battle was going to be a little bit longer than one. That's it right there, guys. Let's do it. All right, so we're back. Now, let's talk about Arya, guys. Arya Starks. T-Dub's MVP of the episode. She was awesome, guys. She was awesome. I predicted, I should have had a clip, that she was going to have a badass fight scene. And did she not? Did she not disappoint us? I got to calm down because I got vocal issues. But man, oh man, there she is right there. When she had that, you know, I was like, yes! And she showed how sneaky, she could be. Because some people were like, well, how could she sneak up on a White Walker? How could she get past all of them to even get in a position to kill the Night King? Well, she showed you a couple times. Remember when Jon Snow was out there, I believe it was by the tree maybe? And Jon Snow said, how did you sneak up on me? Never mind. And she was trained in the ways of the mini-face company. She was prepared for this moment. Guys, how many of you guys thought that Brienne was going to die? How many of you guys felt that, oh, she's a goner? She is a goner. I did. I raised my hand. I did. I thought she was done. They teased it. She didn't die. Jaime didn't die. Samuel didn't die. But multiple times, they were covered with White Walkers. There were times that, oh, Brienne's done. She's on the ground, guys. Remember this part. She's on the ground. White Walkers all on top of her. She's screaming like they biting like a zombie. Ah! She's screaming, right? And here comes Jaime. Jaime's getting beat up. Ah! I knew Jaime was going to die because Jaime has to go back and face Cersei. But before he faced Cersei, this is where episode 4 comes into. Guess who's headed up there, guys? Guess who's headed up there? Is it Bronn? With that old trusty bow that Tyrion used to kill his father. And he's going to have a decision. He is going to have, in my opinion, mark my words, he is going to have Jaime Lannister dead in this series. He's going to want to pull the trigger. I don't believe he's going to do it. I believe they're going to have a conversation. They're going to be like, so you said to kill me, right? Yeah, she said me to kill you, and I can't do it. But you know what? Bronn might not go back there. He may not go back to King's Landing because if he goes back and he's caught, he's dead. So I'm going to predict this. If he goes back, he's dead. He will not see the end. He may be... Hold on, guys. Guys, listen. I'm sorry, like, my side door just came open by itself. I'm like, hold on. There better not be no White Walkers. Hold on. I'm just sitting there. I'm talking to you guys, right? I look over, and I see my door just... I'm like, if I get robbed while going live, a horrible way to go viral. If I don't get robbed, I get 10 views. If I get robbed, instantly, millions of views. But I be robbed, possibly meet the demise that a lot of these people met. Guys, right now they're showing the episode of Grey Worm. He's still early on. He's got his back, and he's realizing that what he's up against. He's up against a lot. This is real. Look at him. Light the trench. And Melisandre once again comes through, touches the trench. And the guys, like I said on my last video, I believe Melisandre's purpose. Her purpose. And she did serve a purpose. Did she turn into something special? No. But she did exactly what she needed to do. Now, What she did to the Dothraki, that can be debated. I don't know. But starting that trench on fire, when the dragons couldn't see it, that is key. They all would have been dead, done a long time ago. Reminding Arya what she told her, closing brown eyes, green eyes, and blue eyes, and reminded her, what did we tell Death? Not today. She had a very key part, man. She played her part well. And when it was all said and done, my only question is, since she wasn't killed in battle, she said she'd be dead by morning, right? She'd be dead by morning. Why did she have to kill herself? Like, why did she have to take her chain off? I don't know if she got old or not, because remember, one time she took it off and it showed how old she was. She wasn't dying, but it showed how old she was. When she took it off, was there something beyond that? Did she sacrifice like herself to her God? Mentally, like, take me now. Because the way she was falling remind me of the Chronicles of what is the movie? The Chronicles of Riddick. Remember when the one guy was trapped on the planet and his whole blaze and flame was going, and he walked up the cave to sacrifice himself, and the fire's hitting him, trying to stand up, holding his hand, and he just, get burnt. This is she was. She was walking, going down, standing and going down, and then she went down. Hello, Miss Moore. How are you doing? Told you she would play a huge role. Hey, you would. I thought she was gonna come at the end, and she did. I had the list up of who I thought was going to die. I think I was maybe 50-50. I think I was maybe 50-50. I got a lot of them right, and I think I got some wrong. A lot of people didn't believe that Lyanna was going to die. Oh my gosh, let's talk about that. When Lyanna was trying to charge a giant, the smallest little bear out of the show was taking on the biggest giant. I have no idea what she was doing. She was better off just throwing that blade from there. First of all, when he first came in there, he was just like, boom, like, boom. To be honest, I wouldn't even think that she's so small, he wouldn't even pay her enough attention to do boom. But he did. He did. And then she gets up, right, all bruised and battered. She's limping. But I give her heart. I give her heart. And this another sad point to me. The sad thing was what happened to the Dothraki. Very sad. Still don't understand why they rode out there. I still don't understand why Ghost was not standing beside Jon Snow. Why Ghost, who only had regular teeth, unless direwolves, unless it's dragon glass, direwolf fangs, and Valyrian steel, unless those are the three things that can kill White Walkers. Why was he riding out there? Unless like Pimp My Ride, and he said, okay, Pimp My Fangs, put me a little bit of dragon glass tips on there with a little bit of Valyrian steel. Let me go do work. Why was Ghost out there?
We might see something everyone else is missing.
No idea. But he was out there.
That makes a difference.
He was out there.
What?
And he didn't come back. I thought when I originally saw it, I thought I saw him come back, but I was wrong. He didn't come back. I thought when the horses was running back, he would come back, and he didn't. Guys, right now they're not at the port, but this reminded me. They're showing Sansa and Tyrion. And they was talking about, the whole being married, and he was the best of the husbands. What do you guys think, man? Are they going to rekindle something?
That's why we're down here.
Dragon Glass Grill, yeah. Ms. Moore said, the Dragon Glass Grill. Reminds me of, what's that rapper? Cadillac Grill, Cadillac Spill, check, Ludacris, yeah. Dragon Glass Grill, Valyrian Steel, But I still, I really believe they just shoehorn Ghost in there just to add to the fatality, to make you think, oh, what happened? Because in reality, he doesn't know the Dothraki. Who does he know? Who does he know in the Dothraki? Who does he know that charged out there that he said, okay, I'm cool with you, let me ride out with you? If anything, he should be like, nah, you know what? I'm straight on you guys. I'm going to hang back here with the Unsolid. I'm going to chill with these guys. You know? But he didn't do it. He charged out there. And again, I want to get off of this, but I don't get it. So what is it? He's riding out there, right? And he's biting the White Walkers. The White Walkers probably looking at him like we would look at a Chihuahua, you know, pulling at our shoestring, or a puppy. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Run.
Ghost would probably been dead in the first 2 seconds. He was in front of the pack. But you know what? Maybe Ghost is not dead in my eyes. I think what happened was, remember when the Dothraki first met the White Walkers and they gave us a glint and they're like, holy smack. I bet you instantly when Ghost saw that, he like, remember Ghost can see in the dark better than them. Ghost like, hold up. He started running. Say, hold on, that shit don't look normal. That do not look normal. He like, you know what? I'm gonna just run to the left a little bit. he probably detoured real quick. And he like, man, I'm out of here. He like, let me, you know what I think, guys? I know I'm random with my thoughts. But you know what I think? This is, I know I'm going to jump back and forth, but this is going back not just to episode 4, but maybe around 5 even. Maybe 6. Arya Stark, her wolf is not dead. Her wolf has a wolf pack. I believe, mark my words, guys, the same way I told Miss Moore that we're going to have Jon Snow on a dragon taking on the Night King. Remember that? I said he's going to take on the Night King. We're going to have an all-air fight. And we had it. I believe Arya Stark's wolf and Jon Snow wolf, they're going to reunite. And that wolf pack, maybe the whole wolf pack, if it could be just them two, but maybe the whole wolf pack would aid into the fight. Now, here's my quick thoughts on the episode coming up next. It's a recovery episode. We got to see, okay, who's alive, who's dead. We got to whoever's alive, we got to tend to their wounds. Whoever dead, do we have to bury them? They might be. I don't believe it's going to be, okay, one day, and then we're going to charge down at the King's Landing. I don't believe that's going to happen. Because a lot of these people are hurt. You know, they're still getting over what they just went through. Ghost got to come back at some point. You know, people got to get bandaged. They got to recover and see, okay, how many Unsolid we have left? How many Dothraki? Now, even remember, guys, it was like a handful of Dothraki looked like they was riding back. Majority of them was wiped out. And to me, that's bad. A majority of the Dothraki were wiped out. But a few of them look like they came back. Let's see who survived it. And here's the conversation, guys. This might happen next episode. This might happen. Dany is probably going to approach Jon Snow about him having a claim to the throne. And I believe Jon Snow would say, listen, remember, every time Jon Snow got something, he never asked for it. The only thing that he ever asked for was to be a night watchman, which to me, that's dumb. Wait a minute, let me finish, baby. Why would you ask to be a white watchman when you know what night watchman, when you know what they cannot do? They cannot, you know what they can't do. And you're going to live your life out at the wall? But besides that, every power he got, including being the king of the north, he never asked for it. I believe Jon Snow will yield power to Dany. He would yield that power, even though that's his aunt. See, right now, it's like they already passed. Listen, they're in love with each other. They already bumped uglies. They already bumped those. And guys, here's something that may happen. Here's what could be a shocker. What if Dany reveals she's pregnant? Ooh, I said it. What if Dany reveals that she is pregnant? And she's pregnant with Jon Snow's baby. And it was thought that she could not get pregnant. The biggest question is, will she survive to the end? Will it be a comic book ending where Jon Snow and Dany live happily ever after, they have a kid, and they run the 7 kingdoms together? Which I do, here's what I do believe. I believe that Dany might let the North be the North. She might do that. Look at this guy. Guys, oh my God. But let's get to the end of it. I want to cut through real quick. This is back to season 3. I know we're bouncing a little bit, guys, but a lot of people are upset that Arya made the kill. She is the one that killed the White Walker. I am not upset with that. It was fucking awesome. I was jumping off of my couch. Jumping on my couch. I heard 2 or 3 springs and my couch broke. I didn't care. Get it. Well worth it. Because dying by fire, that would have been predictable. A battle with Jon Snow and him winning, that would have been predictable. You just would have been like, okay, how is it going to happen? The Night King will come pretty close to killing him, and then he's going to pull off something. It would have happened. Because remember, even when Jon Snow was charging the Night King, right? Remember when he was on the ground, and then he tried to burn him, he walked through it. Jon Snow charged him with his knife, with his sword. Jon Snow would die. The Night King fell from hundreds of feet. Just withstood a fire blast that was probably big enough to burn a small village. And he can throw ice daggers, whatever. Hundreds of yards. Jon Snow would have been torn from the floor. Now, something else I don't get. I don't understand how when the dragon was blowing the fire on the Night King, how did his swords not burn? How did it? I mean, is anything on him? It's like, okay, what's this on me? It doesn't burn? Maybe at that. Well, even the Flash had a special suit to deal with the high speed. He got something to deal with with the heat. Oh. Miss Moore says Arya was destined to kill the Night King. It was in plain sight and nobody saw it coming. You are right. From the beginning, everything. Think about it. Her whole mindset. I wanted to have that tomboy mentality. She wanted to fight. Her whole mindset of going back when she went to King's Landing, sneaking off, getting the fancy training, getting the blade from Jon Snow. Her whole mindset of me know at the mountain, getting trained by the mini-face guy. And then Bran giving her. Remember, Bran gave her the Valyrian steel knife that was used to kill. Bran gave her that. Everything she'd done was for this point. Everything. Bran knew it. Melisandre, I don't think she knew everything was going to happen, but she can see some things. Like, I don't think she knew that key pieces like Jon Snow. She knew a lot about him. She knew, but she knew who. And then at the end, guys, with Theon Greyjoy charged in, and that was a good moment. Bran got a chance to tell the Night King, not the Night King, but Theon Greyjoy, something a lot of people don't get to say. He said his final respect while he was alive. You're a good man. your home. You know, while he was alive, because Theon Greyjoy knew he was dead. He knew he was dead. He go to charge it in. The music cut, guys. Not the music, but the sound cut. The music came in. You knew when that music came in that he was going to die.
I gotta beat that.
But you know what would be crazy? Guess what would be crazy? It'd be crazy if they find Theon Greyjoy and he's not quite dead. Wouldn't that be crazy if they find Theon Greyjoy and he's still like, they're like, he's alive, he's alive. Obviously he'd be done. He won't be able to fight. That's oh, there's the part right now, guys, where Lyanna get crushed. Guys, that made me sad. When that giant grabbed Lyanna and you heard the, you know, like, you remember, guys, when you was a kid and your mom used to give you the popping paper that comes in packages and you used to just, you pop the paper. He was like, and in the end, she kills him and she dies. That was great. I thought that was very, very good. But let me get back to Arya. So Arya goes in, right, as the Night King, who has shown emotion. Remember, he smiled. Hey, Miss Moore, do you remember when I said that they're going to kill the Night King? Remember that? Now, we don't know if he's going to stay gone. But they killed him. They killed him. And Arya charged in. He didn't know she was there until she was there. And he caught her. I'm not going to lie, I got to say, like, oh no, he's going to kill Arya. He's going to kill Arya. And then she drops the blade. Boom! Oh, yes! And guys, listen, right now they had the dragon on dragon fight. God, that was awesome. Guys, remember when they was riding and the dragon was trying to bite Jon Snow while he was on the back? That was awesome. All right, so let me get to, I pretty much touched on 3. Bubble wrap, yes, the bubble wrap. The bubble wrap. Gosh, he was cracking her like popcorn in a microwave. So let's go to season 4. These are my predictions of season 4. Not season 4, but episode 4 it's going to be a recovery episode. They're going to see who's alive, who's dead. I don't think we're going to find any surprise deaths. Like, oh, he's dead. But we may run across some surprise, oh, he's alive. We thought he was dead. You may get that. They're going to tend to their wounds. They're going to make a plan. They cannot ride down a King's Landing and just go into a war. Remember, Cersei is ready for war. She got everything but the elephants. And I'm telling you this, guys, there shouldn't have been no need to mention elephants unless we are going to get elephants. And I believe at some point we are going to get elephants. Now, the only question is, how many dragons survived? We saw one survive, and he was tired. He just rested by Dany. Will the other one survive? We don't know. That's something we got to find out. Again, the whole thing of next episode is going to be recovery. Dany's going to talk to Jon Snow. Jon Snow probably going to yield to her that he doesn't care about it. He'd rather be with her and just, and marry her and they rule together. And the big secret is, if we don't find out next episode, we might find out in the beginning of 5 and that she might be pregnant. But guys, thank you so much. It's your boy T that was mentioned in sports. Appreciate everyone for coming. I'm going to rest my voice a little bit. Thank you, Miss Moore. Thank you, everyone. Please come in. Please subscribe. Please like. Please share. Remember, this is your boy T Dub. And here is T Dub TV.